Hello folks and welcome back to my channel, hope you're all doing well. This sort of like trend thing's going around at the minute, so I decided to jump on the trend wagon and do it myself. So this is my reaction to assumptions about me. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to do another like quick video of something that's sort of circulating around online at the moment, especially on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok as well, I think, or Facebook. But YouTube is the main one at the moment, with people doing assumptions about me video. Now, I decided after like seeing some posts about it on like people uploading videos about it on YouTube and stuff, I decided to give it a go, and I reached out on Facebook to this community page that I follow, that I'm in at the moment. It's called YouTube Creators UK on Facebook if you look up over there. I posted a picture of myself and a description really about if people would be able to put assumptions about me down in the comments. So they did. There was quite a few, to be honest. So I woke up not yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, I woke up yesterday morning with a fair few notifications on my phone. So I decided to, why not, just do a video about it. And yeah, as you can see, I am in the background. It will be uploaded onto my our review channel, and possibly it will be uploaded onto my main channel as well. So yeah, here we go. I'm probably not going to change that because it's from my main channel, because I want to keep it like that now. So here we go. I do have my tablet right there, so I can read what people have put. I'm just going to start from the very start. So that, yeah, there is some interesting ones that made me chuckle and made me think, wow, I just like didn't know what to reply. So yeah, excuse me. Here we go. If you like this sort of video, give it a like. Put comment in the comments and subscribe for more. It's just sort of like trend thing that's going around at the moment, so I thought I'd give it a bash myself. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so the first comment that I got was hippie. Now people assume that I look like a hippie because of like my long hair and stuff. But I don't usually have it this long because, as you know, all the barbers and stuff are closed at the moment, so I can't actually get it cut. But that was the first one that I got. Yeah, I may look like a hippie a bit, but I'm not really a hippie type of person. Hippies like smoke and stuff and I don't, so yeah, oh well. So on to the next one I got was, I assume you are the son of God. Now, because I've had this said to me quite a few times, because people assume people assume I look like Jesus because of my hair and my beard. And when I have glasses on as well, it stands out a bit more. But people assume that I am like Jesus because of my hair and my beard. It's not the first time somebody said this about me. I've had it said to me quite a couple of times, and I've got used to it. I'm not really that fussed about it. But the other thing, like as well, I think it's because of how tall I am. I mean, I am pretty tall, so that could be a contributing factor. But people think I look like Jesus because of my hair, because Jesus obviously had long hair and beard. So yeah. On to the next one. I assume you're a computer geek and a gamer. I am. I am a computer geek and a gamer. Probably a game a bit too much, especially PlayStation and PC games as well. Because the game that I'm really enjoying at the moment is a game called Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's on Steam. I don't know whether you've heard of it or if you've got it. If you've got it, get it. It's really good. I think because I'm like a bit of I've like become a bit of a gamer, is because me and my brother used to game quite a lot. We used to have the shed in our old house back in our old home. This is only our second house. So we've been here for like 5.5 years now. This is going to be our like 6th year in this house. So we used to have this games room type room in one of the old sheds in the back garden, so we did it all up, painted all the walls and everything. And the very first PlayStation that we got was a PlayStation 1. That was like the grey one, the just like rectangle boxed one, box standard plug-in controller. We actually had 2 of those, 2 controllers rather, that fed into the thing, and then we had just this big, massive, bulky TV. If you remember the big, massive, bulky TVs, plasma TV screen. So yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer. I'm a bit of a geek. I do like, my sci-fi stuff, Doctor Who. I love Harry Potter, Stranger Things as well. I don't know whether you can tell because of my channels. And numerous other ones I like Super 8 and a couple of 80 films, especially Fast and Furious films and stuff like that. So yeah, I am a computer geek and a gamer. Now, the next one, it's not really something I think it's like a question. It says lol, because he looks like the picture depicting Jesus. I think you're just a simple guy. I am. So what if I look like Jesus? So what if I've got a bit of like long hair and stuff? I don't normally have it this long. I'm just like waiting for the barber to open up so I can go and get it cut a bit shorter. But it's not the first time, really. I've been told that I look like Jesus, but I get used to it. Just shove it on his head and move on, really. So, the next question that I got, the next assumption that I got is you're a sick chess player. Now, in primary school, I did used to play quite a lot of chess, especially with friends and stuff, and I got like really good at it. I think I played it a bit in secondary school as well. I'm not too sure, but I did play quite a bit of chess in primary school with my friends, and I did get used to it. But I'm not sick at it. I'm not really sick at playing chess, but I did get quite good at it, and then as time grew on, it sort of like faded away a bit, and I just sort of lost interest in the game. So there's that. There's that as well. Okay, the next assumption that I got is that your arms are very short. I don't know. Are they? I do have long arms. I think it's because of the way that I took the picture. It was like sort of really in my face because I had the phone like there in my hand, and I was taking the picture with my phone in my hand. So I think that's why that assumption thought I had short arms, but I do have fairly long arms because I'm like a fairly tall person as well. So yeah. The next one is hardcore heavy metal guitarist who wouldn't hesitate to break his guitar at the end of the show because you got into a song a bit too much. I don't really like rock music, heavy metal stuff. It's just too much for me, and I just don't like it. I used to listen to a lot of Green Day in secondary school as well, especially secondary school because I played lead guitarist in a band. Because I went to a special needs school. It's what's it called? Because I was in the secondary school, special needs school. We had this band called the Gas Band, which stood for our school name. I'm not going to say it because of like privacy and protection and stuff. But I was lead guitarist in the school band, and we just created our own songs and did practice like covers of songs and stuff like that, and just did our own covers for songs like Jessie J, Domino, and we did play Green Day once, so one Green Day song, and 3 Little Birds and stuff. But no, I'm not really into heavy metal or anything. I'm more of like a Coldplay person, because Coldplay are my favourite band like in the world. Their songs like make me feel like good and make me happy and stuff whenever I'm feeling a bit down about stuff, and yeah. So no, I'm not into heavy metal guitar or songs at all. The next assumption was someone who needs glasses. Now I do wear glasses because I do have like my eyes tend to get tired like very often. So yeah, my eyes do tend to get a bit tired, especially when I'm using my laptop and screen stuff like this, and on the tablet because they are quite big screens. So and I did have to have eye drops in my eyes as well, just to focus on like making them a bit better and sort of shield my eyes and stuff. So yeah. The next one I got was you like sci-fi but old class like Doctor Who. That is absolutely 100% true. I love my sci-fi stuff. We used to watch the old classic, that's Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T. and sci-fi films like that. We used to watch them like each weekend when they were on. I think it was like Channel 4. They were on Channel 4. But I love like a couple of the 80s films, especially like Super 8 and E.T. and what was the other one? The other one that I like to watch. I can't remember the other one now, but I like Doctor Who, especially this latest season, and because I've grew up with Doctor Who since the first ever series, since Christopher Eccleston was the first Doctor, so I've been sort of following that programme for ages. And obviously watching it each time the new series comes out. So yeah, I do love my sci-fi stuff. Stranger Things is no exception either, because I practically became a writer because of that show, and I've got 3 books out now on Amazon. If you want to go and check them out, just a little plug for you there. Yeah, so if you want to go and check them out on Amazon, you can. I'll probably post a link in the description of this video so you guys can go and check it out. So yeah, the next one is a fairly big, a very long comment really. You seem like a guy that like his home, his rock music, probably tries to play instruments and generally doesn't like most people. Let me know if I'm way off, but I learned a long time ago to not judge people by their appearance but how they conduct themselves. Generally I like most people, but I did get bullied quite a lot in primary school as well, so that sort of put me off people a bit, but gradually it started to go away as I moved into secondary school. I got bullied a couple of times in secondary school, but that was it really. Nothing else major, because that sort of drifted away way before I got into Year 11 of secondary school, and it was a special needs school that I went to because I do have autism. So the thingy about the rock music again, I don't really like rock music. I used to listen to Green Day quite a lot, and Guns N' Roses as well, but I only liked a few of their songs. So I know Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day started to upload videos onto the Green Day's official YouTube channel now, so you guys can go and check that out. But the last bit of that, don't to like try to like judge people on their appearance and stuff. It's their way of life really. If they've got to live it that way, then they can do so. Yeah. On to the next one, which I'm not going to say because that was rude. The other one was the next assumption is nerdy Game of Thrones fan, gamer type dude. Yeah. You love Star Wars. I do like Star Wars films. I like Solo Star Wars story because I watched that on Disney Plus on the laptop. And of course, I grew up with the Star Wars films as well because we used to watch them every Sunday. Over like roast dinners and stuff like that. Ever since the Star Wars films were on. So yes, I am nerdy. I don't like Game of Thrones. I've never watched it, and yeah, I am a gamer. The next one is I don't know what it is yet, but I know you scowled at someone and said, "Talk to me" when you have collected over 10,000. I'm not sure what that means. Collected over 10,000, I think, because I don't really know how to react to that assumption. But thanks for the comment anyway. These are all on Facebook, by the way. So yeah. The next one is I did say there was quite a few. So I thought you were someone in the Jacksepticeye group I'm on, trying to look like him. I don't really know what that is. I don't know who Jacksepticeye is. But thank you. The next one is you would describe yourself as a socialist, still live with your parents, never done a day's hard labour, subscribes to an MMORPG, whatever, fan of 80s music, yes, prefer Xbox to PlayStation. The first one, describe yourself as a socialist, not really. I only socialise with people that I know and I get on with, and that's not really a big group, to be honest. They're like small groups of people that I can actually talk to and have a bit of banter with and stuff like that. So second one is still live with your parents. No, my mum passed away in 2018, so I just live with my two brothers and two sisters now. The third one is never done a day's hard labour. That's not strictly true. I did work as a sales assistant at my local pound factory, so I did work there for I think it was 5 months or something. So I started in September 2018 and I finished in January, February of 2019 it was, yeah. And I've been out of work for almost a year. I'm just trying to look for another job, but I might be working from home yet, I'm not too sure. Fourth one is subscribe to an MMORPG. No, but I do have this RPG game called Casino RPG that I play quite a lot, and sometimes I'm addicted to it because I do like gambling and stuff, and I do gambling in real life sometimes as well. Fan of 80s music, yes, definitely. Especially the new retro wave I'm listening to at the moment, and synthwave stuff, and Cyndi Lauper and The Police as well. Actually, I think it's a good one as well. Prefer Xbox to PlayStation. PlayStation, definitely. I've never played Xbox in my life. I think the only one time I played Xbox was that time I went round to my brother's house, my brother's friend's house. That was the one time, and I didn't, like it. So I prefer PlayStation to Xbox. Now excuse me. The next assumption I got, which I get quite a lot, you look like Jesus a little. Yes, I do. I do realise this. I do look like Jesus quite a lot. But let's swiftly move on from that. Again, I assume that you listen to rock music. No. Here's one. You look like you have a cat or two that you really dote or contrastingly some really weird pets, and to actually have posters of models on your wall. Now I don't know what the last bit's referring to, but I can see where that's going, so I'm not going to get into that. But I don't have a cat. We used to have 2 dwarf hamsters, but they passed away last year, so I went out and got another one early this year. I think it was January, February. He's right beside me, the cage is right beside me. So I do have a dwarf hamster. I love dwarf hamsters because they really sort of like get under your skin, and you can sort of like treat them as your own and talk to them and stuff, and also the eye because you bought them, so yeah. The second to last one is your iDubbbz. I think that's called ndubbbz, #1 fan, but now called him a simp. I've forgotten what the meaning of simp is, but I did listen to, I think I listened to ndubbbz in the past, I'm not sure, but I don't like a lot of rap stuff or heavy metal stuff. It's just far too much for me, and sometimes it's really deep down depressing and stuff like that. So yeah. So the last one is you love to smile. Sometimes this is my best resting face. So that's how I generally look. But obviously when I have my glasses on, it does look a bit different. So that's how I generally look. But you know, if people ask me to smile, I smile, and they used to say to me, used to say that to me a lot at work as well. I smile, you know, because of the customers and stuff like that. Just to like smile, and stuff. Because I don't really used to smile a lot. So I don't know. I think I've always been a bit like miserable and stuff since my mum passed away, and even before that as well. My mum used to say, "Smile, it's not the end of the world." So yeah. I do tend to smile a lot, but I don't really love to smile. I just, you know, I'm my own person really. So yeah. I think that is the end. Just bear with me a sec. I think that's every one of them. Um, I think I just had one more come through. I'm not too sure. Oh yes, I do. I just had one more come through then. I would say, with respect, of course, nerdy gamer / film geek kind of guy. You might be a bit of a collector of cool movie stuff. I have been thinking about that a lot, but I do have a shelf over there next to my bed which has got some Harry Potter stuff on. I do collect Funko Pops and stuff. I've got a collection which I'm gonna do a video on. Just show you guys my small collection. But I do tend on buying some more. Probably that's what I'm gonna do in a couple of weeks' time if I can get myself out of town. It's got some bits in and stuff. But with all this lockdown stuff, you never know what's it's gonna happen next. So I do collect stuff, and I have been thinking about collecting like movie props and stuff like that. I think it'd just be nice to own a bit of an artifact from a film on my wall. So yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer. And the last one to you look like you have a cow to. The last part to that looks like and I have posters of models on your wall. Nah, not really. You sometimes just see that in 80s films and TV shows that people have, especially boys, have pictures of girls in bikinis and stuff on the wall. Not really that type of person, although I do like girls, but I don't normally go for a way to buy a poster of a girl in a bikini and slap it on the wall really. So I do have girls that are my friends on Facebook that I talk to quite a lot, and you know that's all I really need. So yeah, I think that is it. For this assumptions video. As I said in the beginning, it might be a bit of a long video because I've got to like stop and record it a couple of times. But yeah, I just wanted to do one of these just jump on the trend bus before it goes, because everyone's doing them all over YouTube at the moment. So thanks for watching. This will be on this channel and my main channel as well if you want to go and watch it. But I won't put an intro on both on either. I'll just put some text and some music overlay on it so it can go on uploaded to both channels. So come monitor both channels and see how it's doing. So thanks to the Facebook community page, YouTube Creator UK. If you want to go over there, give them a follow, join the group, it's really good. The community is massive on it as well. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment down in the comments down below. As I said, I will be doing a Funko Pop, sort of showing off really what I've got, and I'll plan on getting some more, so look out for that video, and then Hobbs and Shaw one as well. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, folks, stay safe, I know the weather's getting a bit warm now, so try to stay inside best as we can, and yeah, see you all soon, and thanks very much for watching.